Zodiac, welcome. So basically, in this wonderful, wonderful game that I'll be playing is basically another Dialog pro game, but there's always a plot twist. In that plot twist, it is basically involved with Ultimate Texas Hold'em pro game. Now, that'll be very interesting as well. So, this is going to be how it goes. Now, I split the cards into basically 50% each, so like 25%, and that means that we have hearts and diamonds versus clubs and spades. Now that's very interesting. Okay, so the way of this is, it's very interesting on how it goes, because the way how this is, it's going to be very interesting on how it's going to be in that way, because this is how it's going to be in that perspective way. So the way how this is, the way it's going to be in that circumstance is that this is going to be how it goes. Now, in theory, is that the way of this is, I'm going to be using two different things. I have this Tim's card. This Tim's card is going to split the cards into half, because this is how it goes in that way, because the cards are still new. The other cards, well, between the hearts and diamonds side versus the clubs and spades side, that's what it seems to be. So, this is how it goes. So the way how this is, in that way, this is how it goes in that way. So the way how this is how it's gonna be. But the clubs and spades versus the hearts and diamonds, that's how it goes. So I'll be the hearts and diamonds on my right side, and Pogas will be on the left side with spades and clubs. Now that's how it goes. So that's how the plot twist is, and that's how it's gonna be. So the way how this is we're gonna figure out who's gonna go first, who's gonna go last in this way, because this is the way it kind of is of how it goes in that perspective. So that's how it's gonna be. So we're gonna see what's going on in that way, and we're gonna figure out who's going to get the zero button as well. That's what it's gonna be. I'm also drinking my lovely cup of coffee because it's very good. Okay. So, let's continue. So let's see. So we have basically the way how this is, the way of how it's going to be in that way is that Pogots will have a red card, so he also has a blue card, but he goes first. So Pogots have the 4 clubs, so he also has 6 of clubs, so I'll go first. Now, that means that I'm going to go first. I'll be using this deck because it'll be clubs and spades on my side. Pogots have the hearts and diamonds on their side. So I'm going to go first, because this can be the Ultimate Texas Hold'em game / a Defeat Odds Pro game as well. So the way how this is going to go. So here we go. Discard 1 blue, and the flop is 7, 10, king, all clubs. The turn, it's another king clubs and 2 clubs. Now it's all clubs on this side. So I have basically the queen clubs and the 4 clubs. Okay, so I have a flush on my side, and that's how it kind of goes in that way, right? So that's how it is. The Pogots have nothing on their side because that's how it goes. So that's how it is, right? So I have 1 point for Zodiac, 0 points for Pogots, right? So if it's clubs versus diamonds, hearts, and spades, or diamonds and hearts, that's what it is. So I'll add the 7 clubs, the 10 clubs, the king clubs, and the 2 clubs. Now, that's what I have. So I have all clubs here with a pair of kings, because that's how it kind of goes in that lovely perspective. So when you look at it from a different way into a different split, that's how it goes in that way. So it's like, alright, this is how it seems to be, but with this is how it's going to be in that way. This is how it kind of goes, right? So that's how it kind of extends. So if you understand what I'm saying, is that that's how it kind of goes. So let's see. Right, so that's what I have. Okay, now the Pro Guide side. Now, because I'm going to use this new deck here, I'll be using the other deck that you will see in a minute. So I'll put that over here. Now, the Pro Guides will do their side. So let's see. Discard one red. Flop this ace hearts, 2 hearts, 6 hearts, and then we have the 4 hearts and 4 hearts. So that's what the flop was. And then we have the 3 hearts, 10 hearts. So that'd be a flush, right? So the way of this is, in that way, that's how it goes, right? So we have a starting Pogand. So the 10, 3 of hearts. We have the ace of hearts. We have the 2 hearts, 6 hearts, 4 hearts, and the 4 hearts. So that's how it goes, right? So it's like, alright, this is how it seems to be. So the way of this is how it goes. I'm also have the red cards as it is in that way. So you have these red cards as a wonderful split as well. So this is how it kind of goes in the way of how it is. So I'm going to split it like that, have that, and then we have a split. That'll be over here. So that's good. Then we have a split of that, and that's where the cards are shuffled. So let's see. Just got one blue, and the flop is 2 of clubs, 8 of spades, 7 of hearts. The turn, 6 clubs, and 7 of spades. Pogans have 6s and 2s, they have 4s and 7s, but I have 7, 2 full house. So it's 1 point for Zodiac, or no, 2 points for Zodiac, 1 point for the Pogans. Discard 1 blue, add 2 blues, discard 1 blue, add a blue, and flop is 3 diamonds, 8 of hearts, jack of clubs. The turn, jack of spades, and 5 hearts. Let's see. Pogans have 4s and jacks. I have kings and jacks. I have 2 pair. So it'll be 3 points for Zodiac, 1 point for Pogans. Just get 1 blue. Add 3 blues. And the flop is queen of hearts, queen of spades, 5 diamonds. The turn, 9 diamonds. And 8 clubs. I have a 3 count with a pair of queens. Pogans kind of missed with their straight draw, but I'll take it. So it'll be 4 points for Zodiac, 1 point for Pogans. And let's see. Add 2 blues, discard 1 blue. Add a blue, discard 1 blue. And the flop is 7 diamonds, 10 of hearts, king of clubs. Turn, 9 of spades, and 7 clubs. I have a king 7 full house, and I'll take it. So that'll be 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 points for Zodiac, 1 point for the Pro Gods. Discard 1 blue. Add 2 blues. Discard 1 blue. And the flop is 10 clubs, Queen diamonds, King hearts. Turn. Ace diamonds. And Jack of diamonds. Pro Gods have an ace high straight. Zodiac has an ace high straight. 2 points for the Pro Gods, 5 points for Zodiac. Discard 1 blue. And the flop is King of diamonds, 5 of clubs, 4 of spades. Turn, 3 hearts. And ace hearts. Pro Gods have the 2, 3, 4, 5 ace, and then they have the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 high straight. So that must be at least 3 points for the Pro Gods, 5 points for Zodiac. And let's see. Discard 2 blues, add 1 blue, discard 1 blue, add the blue, discard 1 blue, add the blue, discard 1 blue. And the flop is 6 of diamonds, ace of clubs, ace of spades. Turn, 9 hearts, and 2 of clubs. I basically have kings and aces, but players have ace 6 full house. 3 plus 1 is 4, 4 points for the Pro Gods, 5 points for Zodiac. So that was good too. That was good with the blue cards. So I'll do that. And now we're going to get the red cards. And let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Discard 1 red. And 3 reds. Flop is Jack of spades, 4 6 diamonds. Turn. Jack of clubs. And 3 clubs. Players have Jack 4 full house. I only have, like I missed my straight, and I have kings and jacks, but players have a full house. That'll be 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 points for the players, 5 points for Zodiac. Discard 1 red. Add 2 reds. Discard 1 red. Add red. Flop is 10 of hearts, 8 of spades, 2 diamonds. Turn. Jack of hearts. And king of spades. Add top set with a pair of kings. Pro Gods kind of missed with their straight draw, but I guess I'll take it. So 6 points for Zodiac, 5 points for Pro Gods. Discard 1 red. Add 3 reds. Top is 4 hearts, 10 clubs, 6 hearts. Turn. Jack of diamonds. And queen of spades. I only have queens and tens. Pro Gods have top set with pair of fours. So it'll take it. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 points for Pro Gods, 6 points for Zodiac. Not bad. Add 2 reds. Discard 1 red. Add the red. Discard 1 red. And the flop is 2 clubs, ace, 8 of hearts. Turn. ace of spades, and 4 of spades. I have kings and aces. Pokers have ace 4 full house. They'll take it. So that'd be 7 points for the poker gods, 6 points for Zodiac. And let's see. Let's see. Discard 1 blue, 1 red. Add 3 red. Discard 3 reds. And the flop is 3, 2 of spades, 6 hearts. Turn, 5 diamonds. And 10 diamonds. Pokers have a 6 high straight. I have the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 semi straight. So that'd be 7 points for Zodiac, 7 points for the poker gods. Not bad. Add 1 red. Discard 3 reds. Add 2 reds. Discard 1 red. And the flop is ace of clubs, 2 hearts, 9 of spades. Turn, 8 of clubs, and stack of diamonds. I got 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, queen 9 straight. 7 plus 1 is 8, 8 points for Zodiac, 7 points for the poker gods. And let's see. Discard 1 red. And 3 reds. Flop is ace, 8 of hearts, 2 of clubs. The turn. 4 of spades. Ace of diamonds. Players have the ace 4 full house again. They'll take it. Defeats my kings and aces. And that would be at least I think it would be 6 plus 1 is 7, 7 points for the poker gods. 8 points for Zodiacs. And then they get 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 points for the poker gods. 8 points for Zodiacs. Yeah, see? It's very interesting. Very interesting indeed. So it's like, okay, this is how it goes. This is how it's going to be. So now it's going to be very challenging indeed. So now it's like, okay, this is how it's going to be. This is the way it is. Now, while both players are at 8 points together between hearts versus clubs and then hearts versus spades and diamonds, I'll add all the cards up in an ordinary fashion. So now, it is still the same. So that's how it goes. Without the blue cards and the red cards that you have seen earlier in the other card deck that you've seen. Not these cards, by the way, but the other ones that you were seeing earlier. They are out of play right now. So that means that when they're out of play, that means that I'm not playing with them. Not with the card side per se. So now, here we go. Now remember that I will get extra cards. And pokers will do the same. So let's see. Both players are going to get 5 cards. And let's see what's going on here. Both guys have the Ace, 7 of Spades, King 10 of Clubs, and Jack of Diamonds. That's what they have. And I have, let's see, I have 3 diamonds, 8 spades, 8, 4, 6 of clubs. That's what I got. Right? So the way of this is the way of how it's gonna be. So let's see. Let's see what's going on. Discard 1 red. Add 2 blues, 1 red. Discard 3 reds, 1 blue. And the flop is queen, 6 of clubs, 6 spades. Turn. King diamonds. And 5 of clubs. I basically have 3 of a kind with a pair of 6s. Players have the king eye flush. Defeats on 3 of a kind with 6s. And that'll be 9 points for the pro gods, 8 points for Zodiac. Discard 1 blue. Add 1 red, 1 blue. Discard 1 red. Add the red. Discard, and the flop is 7 2 of hearts, 4 of clubs. Turn. 10 of spades. And 2 diamonds. I have 8s and 2s to pair. Pokers have 10s and 7s. So that'll be 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 points for Zodiac, 9 points for the Pokers. Now we're going to get extra cards. Discard 1 red. Add 2 reds, 1 blue. Flop is 7 clubs, 8 diamonds, ace hearts. Turn, check clubs. And king spades. Players have the kings and jacks to pair. They have aces and kings. They have a 2 pair. But then I got tops with a pair of 8s. So that'll be 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 points for Zodiac, 9 points for the pro gods. I did say we're going to get extra cards. So now we're going to add ace of diamonds and 7 diamonds. Players will add, it'll be 10 diamonds, 10 clubs. So now I thought I would have the best hand here, but then players have the ace high straight because they used the queen 10 because they got that. So that must be at least 9 plus 1 is 10. So it'll be 10 points for the pro gods. And I'm stuck at that 9 points for Zodiac. So that was very interesting. So let's see what's going on. Oops. I knew it was going to do that. And here we go. Discard one red. Add 2 blues, 1 red. Discard 3 reds, 1 blue. And the flop is ace, queen of diamonds, jack of hearts. And Pogots have royal flush draw. And I have top pair for aces and a diamond draw. A turn. 10 of diamonds. Pogots are getting closer with that royal flush. I have an ace high flush. Plus a royal flush draw myself. Only I have the ace of diamonds, but I don't have jack of diamonds. So it's going to be very close indeed. And 7 of diamonds. I basically have an ace high flush. Pogots have a jack high flush. They almost missed the royal flush draw as well. So that must be at least 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 points. So yeah, it was 10 points for the Pogots. Discard 1 red. Add 2 blues. Discard 1 blue. Add red. And the flop is queen, 4 of spades, ace of clubs. Turn. Card diamonds. And 5 of spades. I have aces and 4s to pair. Pogots have an ace high flush. So that must be at least 11 points for the Pogots, 10 points for Zodiac. And let's see. Just go 1 red. Add 2 reds, 1 blue. And flop is jack, 5 of clubs, king of diamonds. Turn. 10 of hearts. King of diamonds. Pogots have the king 10 full house. That beats my 8s and kings to pair. And Pogots will take it, so that'd be 11 plus 1 is 12. 12 points for the Pogots and 10 points for Zodiac. And let's see. One more. And let's see. That's what's going on. Let's see. Let's see what's going to be with this Ultimate Texas Hold'em / Defeat Odds Poker. So let's see what's going on. One red, 1 blue. Discard 1 blue. Add red. Discard 1 red. And the flop is jack, 4 of hearts, queen of diamonds. Turn. 2 hearts. And 4 hearts. I have a 3 of count with a pair of 4s. Pogots have, and they only have a pair of queens. They have 10s and 4s, but then I got a 3 of count with a pair of 4s. I'll take it. So that'll be 11 points for Zodiac, 12 points for the Pogots. And I'll do it again. Add 2 reds, discard 1 blue, add the blue, discard 1 red. And the flop is 5 of diamonds, 4 queen of spades. Turn. 6 spades. And ace hearts. Both have the ace high flush. 12 plus 1 is 13. 13 points for the pro gods. 11 points for Zodiacs. And let's see. Discard 1 red. Add 2 blues, 1 red. Discard 4 reds. And the flop is 9 clubs, 6 diamonds, queen clubs. Pro guys have a straight flush draw. The turn. 7 hearts. And 7 clubs. Pro guys have a queen 7 full house. I have, I have the 6s and 7s for a full house as well, but pro guys will take it. 13 plus 1 is 14. 14 points for the pro gods. 11 points for Zodiac. Now let's see. Let's see. One more. Discard 1 red. Add 1 red and 2 blues. And the flop is king spades, 2 hearts, queen diamonds. Turn. 2 spades. 4 spades. I have 8s and 2s. Players have kings and queens. They have bigger to pair. They also have 10s and 2s. That defeats my 8s and 2s. So that'll be 14 plus 1 is 15. 15 points for the pro gods. 11 points for Zodiacs. And you understand that both players have to get another extra card to do this. So the 8 diamonds for the pro gods. Ace of hearts for Zodiacs. So now I have aces and 2s. That's bigger. Then pro gods is kings and queens. So I'll take it, and that must be at least 11 plus 1 is 12. 12 points for Zodiacs, and pro gods will be stuck at that 14 points rather than 15 points. Discard 1 blue. Add 1 red, 1 blue. Discard 1 red. Add the blue. And the flop is jack clubs, 2 diamonds, ace of clubs, royal flush draw for the pro gods. Top set for Zodiacs. Turn. 6 clubs. And 4 diamonds. I have top set with a pair of aces. Pro gods have the king eye flush. So they'll take it, and that must be at least 14 plus 1 is 15. 15 points for the pro gods. 12 points for Zodiacs. And here we go. Last one. Discard 1 blue. Add 2 reds, 1 blue. Flop is queen of spades, king of hearts, 10 of spades. And let's see. Return. 7 of hearts. And queen clubs. And pro gods have the king, queen, full house. They have the 10s and queens, full house. They have an ace high straight. That defeats my aces and queens to pair. And pro gods will take it, so that must be at least 15 plus 1 is 16. 16 points for the pro gods. 12 points for Zodiacs. And I said one more, didn't I? Yes, I did. let's see. Here we go. Add 1 red. Discard 1 blue. Add 2 reds, 1 blue. Discard 2 blues, 2 reds. Flop is 4 diamonds, 6 of clubs, 2 diamonds. Players have a flush draw. Zodiac has an ace-high flush draw. And a straight flush draw as well. Return. Queen clubs. Now players have a club draw. And 4 spades. I have 4s and 6s for a full house. Pro guys only have, well, they have 10s and 4s. They kind of miss with their straight draw. Obviously, they won't take it, but actually they will be winning. So that'll be 12 plus 1 is 13. 13 points for Zodiac and 16 points for the Pro guys because they were winning. So that's how it is in that way, because you have to be remarkable on what you're doing in that way, and this is how it goes. So that's how it's going to be a plot twist. And in that plot twist is that you between, the Pro Guide side, Zodiac's side, that's how it goes. But the way this is, defeat DOS Pro game / a Ultimate Texas Hold'em game at the same time. That's how it goes, right? It's the way how it goes in that way, because it's the way how this is like, alright, this is how it goes. Alright, this is the way of a wonderful standing. That's how it goes, and that's how it is, right? Like another applause of how everything is, right? So that's how it's going to be. So that's how it goes. So I understand that that your winner is not Zodiac as in me, no, but the Pro guys have 16 points, and Zodiac as in me only has 13 points. So it was a close game, but that's how it goes in that way, and this is how it is. So I hope you all like this video. Try to give a like in the comment if you want, but this is how it goes in that way, and I hope you understand this, and I hope that you will do it as it is, and this is how it goes in that way. So this is a wonderful feeling, and this is a wonderful outcome, but that's how it goes in that way. So I hope you all like this video. Please give a like in the comment if you want, and I will see you next time I'm going to do, and that's how it goes in that way. So thanks so much. Thank you. Bye for now, Ray. Thank you. Have a nice day, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye for now. Thank you. Bye, and thanks, and bye.